We are watching Which Country Has the Greatest Sandwich by gugafoods. If you guys know me, you know I don't really like sandwiches. So we're gonna see if this video changes my mind today.
Sandwiches. We all love them. And the funny thing is that
I don't know about all of us. Hold on, Guga. I don't know. It's a bold statement. I'm not a big sandwich person. I don't know. These look kind of good.
every country has their different takes on it. I went on Instagram and asked all of my followers,
Egg sandwich is best. I don't know about that, Nix.
Which country makes the best sandwiches and what are they?
The replies were quite interesting. And on today's video, we are ranking the best of the best. If you love sandwiches, this video is for you. And we're gonna start off.
And you know what? Even if I don't like sandwiches, this video might be for me to change my mind. It was a burrito. Are burrito sandwiches? Are hot dog sandwiches? Okay, chat, what do we think? I think a hot dog is a sandwich. I would say so. It gets a sandwich pass from me.
Off with the United States of America. There are wonderful sandwiches here in the country. But out of all of them, the one everyone requested the most was the Philly cheesesteak. This is a classic, created by a hot dog vendor that was just making a sandwich for himself. And the people say, you know what? Give me one of those. I want that instead of a hot dog. And the Philly cheesesteak sandwich was born.
You want to
I've never had a Philly cheesesteak before. I am intrigued. I would be down to try one. Do they have onions? Do they have onions?
start with a good quality bread, whether you like it with sesame seeds or not. Make sure it's a nice, crunchy, crispy bread. Then you want to lay down some mayo. Cook up
Mayo?
some shaved ribeyes with caramelized onions.
Onion!
Just to bring it all together, you gotta use some
Yeah.
Swiss cheese. Let that melt right on top. Now
Ooh,
place your
Swiss?
bread over it. Flip the whole thing
I don't
up,
know
and
about
you're left
Swiss.
with the American classic, Philly cheesesteak.
The onions
You
might
can
be
always wrap it
carrying
up
for
in
this
paper
one.
to make it even more official. But I can tell you one thing. If
Ooh.
you've ever been to Philadelphia, you know how good this is.
That looks pretty good.
You know, this is one of my favorite sandwiches. A lot of moisture, very saucy. Even though it's not really that much sauce, I'm pretty sure it's just cheese and mayo. But man, this is so good.
And classic Philly cheese with caramelized onions, the creaminess of the mayo.
Burritos are
and that
burritos and hot
seasoned
dogs are
beef.
hot
It's a great
dogs.
combo, can't go
Sandwiches.
wrong.
It really is. This is one of like the very creative ways to use caramelized onions in
Ugh.
dishes. Like you would think
Caramelized
that this would go
onions
good any other way,
carry.
like, like on a regular platter, but on a sandwich, the meat with the caramelized onions goes really well.
Plus the cheese kind of keeps it all together.
Philadelphia is great, but let's go on to the next one.
I gotta agree, a steak sandwich just hits different. This one is going on A tier. Now
Not
we're
S
going
tier.
all the way to Mexico. We all know Mexico is known for their tacos.
I've
but
never
they
seen a
also
black
love their
tortilla
sandwiches.
before.
Now, even though there is a tremendous amount of sandwiches in Mexico, the number
I'm gonna give you a lunch meat sandwich for that. No, not the lunch meat.
one is torta ahogada.
As you know, a bread is very
Is that a sandwich? It's just covered in sauce. It's just a pile of sauce. That looks ridiculous.
important on a sandwich. And I got my hands on some authentic birrote bread. Now you want to open that up, spread some refined
Garlic bread,
beans
hello,
on
welcome
both
in.
sides,
Caramelized
add
onions
a
are so
delicious
overrated.
amount
Sweet
of
onions,
carnitas
ugh.
right in the middle, followed by some avocado.
take back my
covered with the
welcome.
top bread.
I take back my welcome. How dare you? Caramelized onions are the best.
Set it down on a serving plate.
Ooh,
followed by
avocado.
a tomato spicy sauce.
Oh.
To finish it off, some cotija cheese goes right on top.
How do you eat that? With like a fork and knife?
A little bit of onions and cilantro. And that is torta ahogada. If you love your sandwich juicy, this is the one you must try.
Ooh. The bread looks, hold on.
Love your sandwich juicy, this
The bread, look how much bread is up here. It's so thick. You're just getting a mouthful of bread. That looks ridiculous.
is the one you
With
must
your
try.
hands? With your hands? Okay, Angel's using a fork and knife. See, Angel knows what's up.
Oh, it's a little spicy.
Oh.
It's very wet. I like it though.
The only thing I do not like about this is the bread is too soggy. I don't like that soggy bread.
You know, even though it is drenched in sauce, that is a very flavorful sauce. Because the bread is so dense, that sauce really seeps into it, soaks into the bread. So when you take a bite of that bread, you get that really nice, spicy, savory flavor in every bite. To be honest, I can't even taste the meat in this. Not at all. It's straight sauce.
Oh my god, Leo's hands are killing me.
Moist. It gives it a really good flavor. It is a tiny bit spicy, but I'm a fan actually. This might be one of my better ones for this video.
With that being said, I think we should wash our hands and move on to the next one.
Yep.
I understand it's a little soggy and that makes sense. So
Yeah, sogginess that would throw me off. I'm passing on this one. What about you guys?
We will go.
Angel
on
is a
sushi.
nerd.
But now we're going to Turkey. If you ever had Turkish food, you know how good it is, everybody. It is a meat paradise. Even though this snack sandwich is a popular snack in many countries, Turkey does it big because their donors are way bigger than me, even though I'm a big guy. You know what I'm saying? But with all that being said, here's an incredible sandwich.
Eat with your
You wanna
hands?
start with a flat bread. Lavage is
No.
fantastic for it. Now add
I'm
a generous
civilized.
amount of doner meat. Make sure to be generous with it. Now you add some yogurt sauce, followed by
Yogurt
some veggies
sauce?
if that's your thing. Add some hot
This is
sauce
kind of like a Euro, like a Greek style, like, right?
to make it spicy. Roll the whole
Ooh.
thing up, and you
Spicy
are left
sauce.
with a wonderful sandwich that will please everyone. Believe me when I tell you, friends, there are many different variations of
Looks
the
good.
doner sandwich. This one is phenomenal. At least that's what I think.
Oh wow, very flavorful.
I love this zesty sauce that's there. It adds like a nice dynamic, that very savory, very beefy. Man, this meat is like very juicy, extremely rich, but even through those strong flavors, I can still taste that nice, I guess, like yogurt sauce or something. It brings in a nice amount of tartness that kind of balances out the flavors really well.
What I love about it is
Heck
how
is a yogurt
seasoned the
sauce.
meat is. It's nice and seasoned. It's fatty. It's nice, man. This is good.
I'm so sorry. Even though the bread's a little soft for me, the vegetables really give that crunch.
Yeah.
So like, that texture's great. Like well, you guys said it. You guys said it already. It's well seasoned, a little spicy.
Bro, we get it.
delicious Turkish burrito.
You want us to do the talking so that you can do the eating.
Correct. That's why I'm done.
Well, this is good, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's up next.
I'm gonna finish this though. I'm gonna finish this.
Doner is
That's surprising. Wait, hold
amazing.
on. Did he?
I love
did,
it so
did
much.
Angel?
but
Angel normally picks out the veggies in his food. Did he eat the veggies?
Finish this though. I'm gonna finish this.
I think he ate the veggies. Oh my God, Guga did it. He finally fed Angel some veggies.
Doner is amazing. I love it so much, but I have to be fair to everyone else. I'll put it on B tier, but damn, I think it deserves S. As now we're heading all the way to Asia. To be
Guga said,
specific,
if it were up to me, it would be getting S tier.
Vietnam. Now this country is full of wonderful dishes, including one of my favorite things.
Chad, does this look good to you?
Country is full
Does this look good? What is that? Like fat hot dog on a stick? I don't. They look. Oh, the stuff up here looks kind of good. Is that okra on a stick? I don't know. Is that egg on a stick? It's just everything on a stick. They look kind of dry to me. I don't know. What is that? Onion? Is that onion on a stick? I don't know. What am I looking at?
full of wonderful dishes, including one of my favorite things to eat, which is pho. It is amazing, but there's one thing that stands above them all, and that would be the banh mi sandwich. Funnily enough, they took the baguette, which is the bread from the French, and their baguette is amazing. It's all about that bread. The toppings are nice as well, but if you got a good banh mi with a good bread, the doors of heaven will open up.
There are many variations of this sandwich. Most of them change up the type of meat, but there's one thing that is not changed ever, and that would be this, the bread. It is a French baguette that is light and crispy. Now there's one thing that you must have, and that would be pâté. So after spreading it around, I like to add my meat. For this variation, I'm using head cheese, pork roll, and roasted pork. Then I added cucumbers,
We're teetering
pickled
deli
radish and
meats.
carrots, a few
I don't
slices
like
of
it.
jalapeno, and finished it off with cilantro. Now in Vietnam, they use many
Yeah, I'm
different
gonna pass on
meats,
this one.
But this one is my favorite. It's just a delicious bite.
The sauce looks good though.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
No, I think my favorite thing so far is that bread. It's so flaky and crunchy-ish.
You
It has,
like a
cucumbers
baguette?
and the carrots. It brings like the texture, the crunch.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that. I also like the hint of sweet.
You know, all in all, there's a lot to like about this sandwich. I love the flavors that it has. I love the crunch of the bread, the juiciness of the vegetables. It's just a very satisfying sandwich to eat, and I really like the meatiness that it has. It almost gives me kind of like a char siu type of flavor. It's very, very unique. I've never had anything like this. And there's like a light herbalness that I guess comes out of the sandwich, which is weird to say from a sandwich.
It also has jalapeno.
Oof,
Yeah, I caught one right now.
that's hidden.
Has all flavors, sweet, spicy. It's good though. It's good.
Sebastian's dying over here, so let's move on to the next sandwich.
I have to agree, everybody. This one just hits different, and with so many
No,
different
don't rate it so
variations,
high.
I have no choice
No.
but to put it in A tier. Now we're going to South
no
America
way.
to Uruguay. Created in the 1940s in Punta del Este, it is considered an Uruguay national dish. The one and only chivito.
If you take a look at this sandwich, you might think it's a burger. But believe me when
That's
I
like
tell
a
you,
burger.
it's quite different from it. And here's the reason why. Of course, like every sandwich, you first start with a bread. This one is like a burger bun, but very soft. And instead of adding a burger patty, we go with skirt steaks, followed by sweet ham, a generous amount of crispy bacon, and as vegetables, a few tomatoes, lettuce,
looks good.
a fried egg with runny
I
yolk.
could do without the ham though.
And to finish the whole thing off, you melt some provolone cheese on the bread and add that to this wonderful sandwich.
Wait, no sauce?
Now, what do you think? Would you call this a sandwich or a burger? For me, it's definitely a sandwich.
Got the meat medium rare, perfect.
It is very nice. It's juicy, well cooked. For me, what I think of when I bite
The
into
sauce
a sandwich
is just
it
the
has
egg
a
yolk.
really
Aw,
nice
man.
texture. Soft bread, a little bit of bite from the lettuce, juice from the tomatoes. There is a lot to dive through, but it tastes really good.
I think the thing that's good about this sandwich right now is like there's so much going on that, you know, usually you add bacon to the sandwich, it's dominating a lot of the flavor. Here, it's kind of like taking a back seat. It's kind of just blending in.
Even though Angel can't feel the freshness of the tomato and the lettuce, it goes very well with the meatiness of the sandwich.
I think it's better without the salad, but I mean, that's me.
Let's see what sandwich is up next.
I mean, come on. You have
picky.
all of the wonderful meats. I have to agree. It will go on A tier. Very, very high A tier.
A lot of
now
A
we're moving on
tiers.
to Portugal.
I wonder
was
if any of these are gonna make it to S for these guys.
recently there, and I found one of the most incredible sauces ever. It's called piri piri sauce. That thing is
Piri
so good that
piri.
I made an entire video about it. And this thing is also
Doesn't look good. Cat, does this look good
sauce.
to you?
That thing is so good that I made an entire video about it.
Oh.
And this thing is also considered a national dish. The whole story about it is that a chef wanted to make his own version of the croque madame, which is a French sandwich. And it is now one of the most popular things to eat in Porto. The one and only francesinha.
This sandwich can be done in different ways, and everyone has their take on it. But when I was in Portugal, this one was my favorite spot. It's just a monstrosity, and I really enjoyed eating it. Now, here's how to make the sandwich. You first want to make a tomato
This doesn't
cream
look
with
like a
beer
sandwich. It
sauce.
just
Once
looks
that's
like
done, you
a
toast up
tower
some
of
bread,
food.
Add some ham on top, followed by chorizo, another slice
Ooh.
of bread, add some mozzarella cheese, a few steaks,
Ooh.
another slice of cheese. Bread goes right on top.
No.
Melt a generous amount of cheese on the oven, just like this. And after adding that to the sauce,
The
you wanna
sauce looks
throw in
good.
a fried egg right on top.
This is too
Now,
much.
This is francesinha, a fantastic sandwich that if you've never tried it before, you definitely should. It is
I don't want it.
delicious.
I don't want it.
There's a lot going on here. has
It-
a
it looks
sausage,
like a
it has
lot.
Skirt steak, some ham in there.
I had this once, thought I would never have it again, because honestly, it is a lot. I'm glad I got to have it again.
The thing is, it's so
Thanks,
many
thank you for
things
head pats
going
and
on in this
hydrates.
sandwich, but it's really good.
Portugal, you know what you're doing. This is delicious. But let's try the next one.
I'm telling you guys, I mean, I'm speechless because I know how good it is. It will go on S tier. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Now we're going to Greece. This might be the
That
most
made it to
popular
S?
dish out of Greece because
Euro?
you can find it
that a Euro?
everywhere. And it is a sandwich with different variation of Turkish. As far as I know, the biggest difference is always the seasoning. But they have several different types.
I love like what is it like the pita bread that they use? Is it pita bread that they use on gyros? So good.
Types of gyro. And this one is
Gyro?
a
Okay, is it gyro or euro? How do you pronounce it, guys?
gyro.
Made with good quality ingredients, this one is always best eating it fresh. You want to start with a pita bread, add some veggies including lettuce,
Yeah, pita.
tomatoes, red onions, folled by the grilled
Like gyro?
pork
That's what I thought.
skewers. Finish it off with a generous amount of olive oil, and there we have
Ooh.
it. Grilled pork Edos. Easy to make, and when it's done right, it's in a whole nother level.
That look good. Wait, what about the tzatziki sauce? He didn't put any tzatziki sauce on there.
I'm doing a lot of chewing here.
It's very dry.
I'm agreeing with
That's
Sebastian.
what I'm saying. You need the tzatziki sauce. It's so dry because there's no salt on it. Oh, Guga. Guga, you gave it to them without the tzatziki sauce.
There, although the meat is very juicy and tender, it's like missing a sauce. You know, you do
Yeah.
get some juice from
Oh my God. Thank you,
the
Sebastian.
tomatoes and the vegetables, which Angel doesn't have.
And
But
Leo.
it does need some type of sauce, some type of mayo, something extra. This bread is like fluffy and thick, but
He
it
fumbled.
gives you a dry mouthfeel.
I agree that the bread does give you that dry mouthfeel, but since I took out all the vegetables and the meat's pretty juicy, I'm having a great time.
I'm sorry, Angel, but you cannot describe when you take off 95% of the gyro.
Looks like Angel has a salad on his plate right now. It's not a bad sandwich. I just think it could be a better sandwich with more things added to it.
More
Wow,
sauce.
I'm very surprised about that. I thought they were gonna love it, but gyro Ito is always good to me, so I'm gonna put it on C tier. Now, Japan. I mean, what can I say? You already know, everybody. Japan is known for its food.
A
From
Wagyu.
sushi to Japanese Wagyu
Sushi.
A5, you can have an experience there just with food alone. But there's one sandwich that beats them all, especially if you've ever been to a 7-Eleven. It's called
No
the
way.
Tamago Sando, aka
The egg sandwich.
7-Eleven egg sandwich.
This one might be the easiest one of them all, as you want to start with some milk bread, followed by that wonderful egg mixture.
It
which
does
is
look really
literally
good.
boiled eggs and Kewpie mayo. Make sure
Oh,
you're
that
generous
sounds
with it.
good.
And if you want to take it to another level, double stack it.
Double
with
stack.
even more. Because as you already
Egg
know,
sandwich.
if you've ever been to Japan, you know how iconic this is. And it's pretty delicious too.
Wow, super creamy egg.
Zero resistance. Zero.
I think it's fantastic.
It looks so
Especially for what
soft.
it is. It's a simple egg
Damn,
sandwich.
they cleaned
You
their
make the filling,
plates.
You put some bread in. You can eat that hot. You can eat that cold. You can eat
But
that
then
all
it
the
tastes
time.
like scrambled egg. It tastes like hard-boiled egg.
It's delicious.
What?
Yeah, like you know, there's like a feeling and a difference in taste when you hard-boil the egg versus when you just straight up scramble it.
Egg is egg, bro.
It is
It's
egg.
good every
You're
way.
capping if you think that it doesn't taste different. Hard-boiled versus scrambled.
Well, whatever Angel says, I think it's time to move on to the next dish.
Tastes like a hard-boiled egg, bro.
But is that a good thing? He's saying it tastes like something, but is that a good something?
Leave that to the comment section.
Look, I understand it's fair, but for me, that's a really high S tier because it reminds me of Japan. But based on everyone, we must be fair, A tier. Now, this one, we're going to Cuba, but not
Angel
really
is a
because
nerd,
we
like
have
I
to
said.
slave it to Miami. Now, here's the deal. The Cubano sandwich. Most people think that it's from Cuba, but it's really not. It's from here, Miami. This is an iconic sandwich that took the world by storm. Everyone have their own take on it, and each one is kind of different. But the one thing that they all have in common, it always turns out awesome.
What you really need for this sandwich is
Awesome.
good quality ingredients. Get yourself some Cuban rolls, open it up
Ooh.
and spread some yellow mustard,
better look
add
good.
some Swiss cheese and ham,
Oh.
followed by some roasted pork and pickles. Close the
I
whole
don't
thing
like
up
it.
nice and tight. And the next step
Yeah.
is what really makes it. You want to get a grill
And the
press,
cheese.
spread a generous amount of butter, lay your sandwich right on top, spread even more butter on the top bun, close the whole thing up and press. In the end, you should have a nice gooey cheese. As you want to go ahead and split it just like this, and you are left with the Cubano sandwich.
That does look pretty good.
This is iconic
Buttery.
here in Miami, and
Juicy.
something you should definitely have.
With a bit of crisp from that bread, the panini press.
I love the flattened pressed bread. It has like a nice char on the exterior. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Swiss cheese, so that's like the one thing I don't like about this sandwich.
I mean, it's a simple sandwich, but it goes pretty long. Like it's tasty. The pork in here, I would even say it has like a savoriness to it that I think it pops out more than everything else. But it's super good. I like the ham. There's nothing wrong with this. Just pickle.
What I will say is I'm a big fan of this Cuban pulled pork. It's not like American style, drenched in sauce. You just appreciate the nice porky flavor, and it's shredded. It adds a little bit of fluffiness to the sandwich too. I like my Cuban roots, and I like this Cuban sandwich. I don't know what to say. Sebastian, you like it?
Yes, I do like the cubano. It's just when you have something every day,
Sebastian's been real quiet. He's just chowing.
it just I'm accustomed to it. I don't know what else to say. I'm not like surprised by it.
All right, let's see what's up next.
A Cubano sandwich is fantastic, and I'm putting
B
it
tier.
on B tier.
Yeah,
now
I knew
we're
it.
heading to Messi's home country, Argentina. Known for meat, soccer, and amazing food, this sandwich is easy to make. When done right, it can't be beat. It is called choripan.
After grilling up your sausage, go ahead and split them open just like this.
Oh,
And
you
if
lost
they're not
me.
juicy, you're not doing it
Ugh.
right. Get yourself a French baguette, open that in half, spread some chimichurri on the bread,
Ooh.
lay that grilled sausage right in the middle, and you are left with this. An easy
Very
to make
simple.
sandwich that is
I'm
just a
passing on
crowd
this.
pleaser. And if you love sausages, you are really gonna enjoy
Oh,
this
no,
one.
nope, not for me.
Wow, so juicy.
A burst of flavor.
The chimichurri in here is a lot stronger than I was expecting. I don't mind it. It goes really well with the chorizo in there. It's really
What is chimichurri? I've never had it before. It looks like Can't even describe what it looks like, actually. I don't know what it looks like. It looks like oil and like kale or something.
I'm not bothered by the chimichurri at all. It tastes amazing. This
Chorizo?
is
Never
really
had
good.
that either.
It's a basic sandwich. It's simple, but it's great.
And as you guys can tell, this is some tough, crispy bread.
Yeah, definitely crispy.
This was delicious, but I'm excited to see what's next.
Now, Shoripan, I'm putting it on C tier. And now, where one of the most iconic car brands have been born, Ferrari, which we're going all the way to Italy. Now, this country has many different kinds of foods, as you already know. So with that being said, it was only fair that I went to the country to learn more about sandwiches. And believe me when I tell you, they have quite a few of them. But one
That bread
stands
looked
above them
dry.
all. That would be the porchetta sandwich.
Now, before we jump to the making of the porchetta sandwich, I must mention this. It is the paradiso from
Damn, why the ham all spilling out like that? Can you contain it in the sandwich? It's just bursting.
Vinaio. I had it straight in Italy, and it was incredible. However, a porchetta sandwich done right, you don't need that many ingredients. This one that I had in Rome was amazing. And it was just bread and meat, nothing else. However, there was something slightly wrong with this one, which I came to find out later on in Antico Vinaio.
Okay, how are you fitting this in your mouth? How are you eating this?
A porchetta sandwich there, and the way they slice the porchetta is
Chat,
super
quote
thin,
that.
which makes it a much better
How are you fitting
bite.
this in your
So
mouth?
after having that, here's one of my
Like
favorite
this?
Italian sandwiches. Get yourself a nice large crusty Italian bread. Open that up right in the middle, and just like they did it to me in Italy, you don't want to put anything else. No mayo, ketchup, sauce. Just make sure to lay down a generous amount of porchetta in the middle. As in the end, you will have this porchetta sandwich, just like they do it in Italy, and it just
There's nothing on it. It's just
believe me when I tell you.
there's nothing on it. Oh my god.
Ooh, man.
The meat's fantastic. Even though it's a big sandwich, I'm not a fan of how
Not
big
even
the
like a
bread
little
is.
bit of
There's
mayo?
too much bread for me.
This is a big bun, but I still think this works. I mean, you have a lot of meat, so it's okay to have that bun because, I mean, you gotta chew through it no matter what. What do you think, Fe?
This is ridiculously fatty. The fat flavor is attacking my tongue in here. It's a lot. It's very overwhelming. Normally, I feel like the
Passing
bread
on
should
this one,
combat
too.
that and kind of cool it off. It doesn't really do it. I'm assuming because it's like a toasty bread, but yeah, that's how I feel about that one.
I would have to agree with him as well because
F
like,
tier.
I wish there was like a sauce, like an acidic sauce to counterbalance that fattiness. What do you? Well, you like
Need
this.
sauce.
Ooh, I'm cool. You could leave this just like this for me. I like this.
I think we should move on to the next
You don't want to
one.
eat more?
You can finish
I'll
that.
eat this, but
Perfect. That's all you.
I understand where everyone is coming from because they don't use any sauces, as you already know. But we must keep it traditional and put nothing. This one will go on C tier. As now we're moving on
I
to
think C tier is a
France.
little
This
generous,
sandwich
Guga.
was originated in France around 1910s. It is called croque madame.
Think of this sandwich as an upgraded ham and cheese because it starts off that way with just ham and cheese and another slice of bread. Then you want to spread bechamel sauce on top, followed by a generous amount of cheese. Stick that in the oven, let the whole thing melt. And as that's happening, you want to go ahead and fry an egg. Oh yes, get those edges nice and
Oh,
crispy.
yes.
As once the cheese is fully melted, the egg goes right on top.
Okay,
As
that
this is
cheese,
a
that
crispy. As once the cheese
cheese is perfectly melted.
is fully melted, the egg goes right on top. As this is a delicious French sandwich. Believe me when I tell you, it is hard to resist.
The egg is a little too crispy for me. Like the edges, when the egg starts browning on the edges, it's too much for me. But I can get behind this. Again, eating it with a fork and knife.
bro,
It's a solid egg sandwich.
It's not an egg sandwich, bro. It's an egg on a sandwich.
what can I say? I mean, really good. I really like how it's like not too messy. You can actually pick this one up and eat it.
To me, it's just a regular sandwich with an egg on top. I'm not gonna say too much about it. It's good. It doesn't surprise me in any way. The one thing I could say is like the top layer is creamy with that bechamel sauce.
Yep.
But other than that, it's a regular sandwich.
It feels like a very fancy grilled cheese with egg on top.
It's a fancy ham and cheese sandwich. Well, croque madame, something simple, but I think it's pretty tasty.
Delicious.
Let's try out the next one.
I understand where everybody's coming from. It's like a fancy ham and cheese, so I'm putting it on D tier. Now we're moving to
Really?
the biggest country in South America, where I was born, Brazil. Let me say that properly, Brazil. But with that being said, there's one sandwich that is just absolutely ridiculous. And I don't understand why it's not so popular everywhere else in the world. Maybe no one has seen it and it doesn't get enough recognition because this is x-tudo.
It starts with a regular ham
What? What is it called? Hold on, we need to rewind. She's doo-doo?
Recognition, because this is shish tudo.
It starts with a regular hamburger bun. Now lay down some mayo, followed by tomato, lettuce, ham, a generous amount of steak, followed by chicken, a couple of slices of cheese.
I don't trust this
Melt that
tier
up real
list.
good. Now add 2 hot dogs.
They're being
a
too
fried egg
generous.
goes right on top, and finish it off with the top bun.
And they put the
Now,
croque
this is a
madame in
proper
D
shish
tier.
tudo. It is iconic in Brazil, and we all love it.
Brazilians in chat. I know we have some Brazilian viewers. I don't know if they're here right now, but stand up and represent this sandwich. Do you stand behind this sandwich?
Fresh with all with the tomatoes and lettuce.
Zuro means everything. Another name is Podrao. I've heard Podrao. Hi, Clouds. Big Rotten. What?
Close my eyes and keep.
Have you had this sandwich before, Nick? Or Clouds?
It's almost like I'm actually in the motherland. My favorite part of this sandwich is just the sheer amount of protein in it. You're
It's
not missing
okay.
anything
It
here.
looks
You got the
alright.
beef in here. You got the chicken. It's delicious. The cheese. is
Again, it
perfect.
looks like
It's
too much
not
is
too
happening.
melted the way it's supposed to be.
You got the
And
beef,
the-
you got the sausage, like you got the egg, you got ham. There's a lot of protein happening. It's too much.
Egg is perfectly cooked.
And with all that protein, there's also the egg yolk just covering all that protein together to make it all like yolky and creamy.
If I had
Much.
to say, this is at least top 3 for me so far.
It lives up to its name, right? The shish tudo, it's got everything you need.
Gotta be honest with you. Come on. It has everything you want on a sandwich and more, and you can take it home and have the same meal next day for one price. Come on. We have to put it in S tier. Everyone loved it. I'm not being biased.
That
even
was
though I'm
S
Brazilian.
tier?
Let me know in the comments down below.
How does it feel for Brazil to be the only S tier?
But most importantly, which countries did we miss? And leave it down in the comments down below as well.
Is this
because
wrong? It usually has other stuff. Oh shit.
The top ones,
Google
we will
getting
definitely
exposed
make a
here.
video on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.
I don't know if my mind has changed about sandwiches after this video. I don't think I'm a sandwich girl still. I hate to say it. My mind is still made up. Don't like sandwiches.
Everybody, bye-bye.
Bye bye, Google. Bye.